Hello friends and welcome back. This is episode 36 of our Terraria 1.2 Let's Play. There are so many things that have happened since the last episode. I don't even know where to begin. For one thing, well, Starbound is a thing that I played for a while, and this might be relevant to a few of you considering Starbound and Terraria have some fairly similar traits to them. It's a thing that I think I've been anticipating now for more than a year, and it's really exciting that I finally got to play it. I'm not going to spend this whole episode talking about it or anything, but I just wanted to hit on the point that it's going to be very curious to know, since this episode should be going up the same day that the official open beta becomes accessible for everybody that pre-ordered Starbound. I'm kind of curious to know if people are still going to be interested in this series now that there's going to be a whole new world of Terrariaing across the entire interstellar galaxy. I think there will still be interest. I certainly hope there is, and to be perfectly honest, I can't actually do a series on Starbound right now because it keeps deleting saves because of updates. So otherwise I probably would. And besides, I'm still having a freaking great time playing Terraria, so then again, like, why would I abandon it, since that's kind of the primary point of doing what we're doing. Anyway, I'm just going to get right into things. I want to build some armor now, because I think I have a goal for today, and it's to go ahead and pop a potion that's going to allow me to see all the stuff in the ceiling, and then we're going to go, and we're going to go down to Helltown, and we're going to zoom out so we can get a little faster down in the bottom. And what we're going to do is coast along on the ceiling, which is what several of you had suggested in the comments, and I thought it was actually a really good idea. Once I get that potion going, we're just going to see what we can reveal on the map down here. I see plenty of orichalcum, which is a thing that I definitely wanted, but I'm looking for the titanium. That's what I'm after. I need that titanium armor, but I might need the cobalt armor as well at some point, because it might actually upgrade into something, I think is what was said. So that's my tactic for the moment. I also found out, apparently, I totally forgot about this, but the ball and chain things, you can actually just leave them out. So that's kind of handy, I guess. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that information, because this is not that useful, but it's good to know. Also, someone had said I can hold down the click for this to keep attacking. Apparently not the case. So whoever was upset that I was clicking too much, sorry about that. I guess I did it for a reason. And now that I was playing Starbound, I'm totally becoming trained to press E to open up all the chests, and that's frustrating. Anyway, let's actually do some stuff now. What do you say? So we're going to make the appropriate armor. I guess it's going to be the Cobalt Helmet for 11 defense. And I think I should have plenty to do all the stuff here. So let's make... It's a downgrade, right? It's 8, 9, and 8. And then, okay, so it's going to be 11, 8, and 7. Alright, well, let's just do it, because I guess there's set bonuses or something, a 10% increased movement speed, I don't know, let's see what happens. I got plenty of cobalt anyway, and maybe it'll be good for me, and plus we can look, you know, blue and kind of cool, so that's good, I think. I like being blue. It would be the blue blur, we'll be extra fast. Maybe this is a Sonic reference, I don't know, nobody knows really. So let's put this on. Can I also put it as social? I can, so if I wanted to, I could be Lava Man with blue. Yeah, it looks kind of cool. I definitely look like Mega Man quite a bit, so I'm thinking it is probably a reference. Alright, let's... I don't really want to swap them, but I do want to put that in that place. And then we'll bring the molten stuff down to the basement and drop that off in a chest before we go off on an expedition. What did that leave my defense at? 30. Wasn't it was 20-something before? I forgot to look before I put it on. So we've got a set bonus for increased movement speed, increased melee speed, 3% critical strike chance, and 10% movement speed, 10% increased melee speed. Okay, so we should be a melee monster now. We definitely can hit a little bit faster. Maybe monster is a little bit of an exaggeration. There I go, hitting E again. And also we had words, of course, as we often do, about our way that we're controlling the corruption. That's just, I guess, the way it's going to be for now. I don't really know what better to do with the corruption. I mean, aside from build up in the sky, but then people said the Wyverns are going to get me there as well. Oh, and I want to get a potion. So I don't think there really is an answer, other than I'm just going to kind of leave it alone and forget about it, because who really cares at the end of the day? If it becomes a problem, stuff starts killing me constantly, or my NPCs move away, then I will address it. And up until that point, I'm just going to deal with it. And apparently the Wyverns that I was looking for in the last episode, the reason they didn't show up was because I didn't hang out there long enough. I should have brought like a blue candle or a battle potion or whatever. That would have helped me with that. What is this moving through the rock here? Oh, I guess it's that, whatever this stone is, the Pearl Stone, I think it's called. It was like multiplying and turning, or changing the rocks into Pearl Stone. That's a little bit creepy, but it is what it is. So let's fall. I'm not going back to Spiderland. I think we're giving up on that. That was a horrifying place to be. I don't really want to ever see that again. And let's just make the best of the situation. We'll see if we can get a whole bunch of good ore. And maybe this episode, we can get ourselves up to where we should be, which is, you know, titanium ore. And then we'll actually maybe stand a chance to fight one of the very first of the hard mode bosses. I don't know when it's going to happen. It's going to happen eventually. And that's just going to be the way it is. So going down to hell means a number of things. Oh, right, I forgot the spider world is here as well. I should really, like, mine out the background. I don't know if I'm safe. I think I just saw a black... Yeah, there it is. Alright, I'm kind of missing having my bow and arrow. I'm sorry, I can't help it. I keep comparing Terraria and Starbound. It's not fair. They're very different games, but they have some similarities, as I'm sure you're aware. Being that the artist that worked on Terraria also worked on Starbound. So, you know, it looks a little bit similar. One of the artists, I should say. And there are some similar conventions as well, perhaps. Oh, there we go. That's what I need. Yeah, give me those souls of light. Oh, beautiful. Alright, let's go get those. Oh, there's another spider. Oh, God, get me out. Oh, there's more spiders. Oh, this is the worst. Please, please, no. Okay, well. I wish my elevator was built a little bit to the side of where it actually is. At least I got those souls out of it. I don't know if I had much of any money before. I should have probably... whatever. I don't really have any money. Let's just, I guess we'll heal up and jump back in the hole again, see if we can traverse that horrible situation. What else is going on in Terraria World? Trying to think if there's anything else worth mentioning from the comments. There have been many comments, and trust me, again, I still read all of them. So don't get the wrong idea if I don't address what you said. I still noticed it. It just may not be directly relevant to what I'm trying to do this episode. My long-term plans, again, in case you're wondering, build the good armor, try and fight a boss, and eventually we're going to go to the jungle and see if we can power up the rest of our health, because I know we can get up to 500 from 400. I don't know how much 100 more health is really going to help us, but I'll take anything I can get at this point. Oh, look at that glowing slime. And I'm also going to keep my eyes out open for some mimics in case any of those show up. Wait, am I in danger right here? No. Okay, I guess I just fell right through it. So, fine, please, go ahead. Forget about all of that. Spiders! I had no idea the spiders were going to be so cantankerous in this update. Or in this new mode, I mean. I like that I can light these dudes on fire, though, and then they stay away for the most part. There's a lot of crystals down here, too. Is that good? I'm not sure I've really addressed, too, the fact that since we're going to hell, we're going to be fighting much harder creatures on top of the fact that we're in hard mode. But I was hoping the cobalt armor would help me at least to get a start on things. What's green down? There's something green. Oh, it's a jelly. Okay, well, I guess we can't really do much with him. Let's grab some more crystals. I feel like this is a thing that we're going to use for crafting stuff at some point, and somebody's probably recommended I get some of it. There's going to be a lot of farming at this point in the game, is from, you know, everything I've heard, and I'm okay with it. We're going to make it through just fine. Oh, I can't plant any torches there. And I am still going to work on building some wings at some point as well. That's also a priority for me, but apparently those wyverns are too hard to fight anyway, so might as well, you know, take our time and go for the armor, since I think that's the most important thing right at this point. Why is that skeleton so dead, yet not completely? Go away. Alright, they're just phantoms. They vanish. Okay, we'll fall right through them. Hopefully we can make it all the way... Oh, right, there's the ground floor of our little elevator. Okay, heal up again. And then we're just going to put on our spelunking potion and go to town. There it is, and let's just avoid some of these demons if we can. I don't even care if I get the stuff on this pass-through. We're just going to see if we can see some of it. And then if we need to come back on another date, or in another episode, or even off-camera, at least it could be revealed to me, and then I will know what I'm after. Because, you know, that, like I've already established in prior episodes, it's really handy to be able to see this stuff on the map. And then it's just there, so we can kind of choose our own adventure about when we want to go investigate. Really happy that I have this carpet as well. What is this material? It's looking very purple. Is this anything we want? It's probably orichalcum or something, right? Oh, we've got angry bats. Yeah, it's orichalcum. Okay, well, I might as well take it since I'm in front of it and actually actively hitting it. Okay, there we go. And with this pickaxe, honestly, this stuff falls apart like it's basically nothing. This is a freaking badass pickaxe. I'm enjoying this one very much. What is this ore up here? I don't know. It's honestly easier to tell looking at the map than it is to actually see it in front of you, strangely enough. I mean, you can see it. You can kind of see the textures for the most part, but it's not incredibly apparent to me. I guess I might as well break all these pots, but I'm wasting time. The goal here was to run like the wind and see what we can see, and perhaps try and get as far over to the left in our little hell world as possible, too. Because our bridge is not particularly long, but it is still present, and it will give us a little bit of an advantage in crossing some of this terrain. Is that anything I'm interested in? No, I think it's like tin or something, right? Oh, that's clearly cobalt. And we've got a bone worm showing up on the scene. Hello. Nice to see ya. Hell is actually not quite as scary as I thought it was going to be for some reason. I mean, I was down here for a few minutes when we were fighting Wall of Flesh, and apparently I should consider fighting Wall of Flesh a second time, because that might actually be useful for us. This looks like a whole pile more orichalcum, and I think I still might be saying the name wrong, but who cares, right? It's just a name. What's in a name? We define things, we call them names. Names mean anything we want them to mean. Man, look at me mining obsidian like it's not even an entity anymore. I'll just literally run through this building at full speed, collecting whatever's in my way. That is really nice. It's very good for traversal when you're trying to do that. Oh, geez, come on now. Surprisingly difficult to navigate sometimes. Anything up here? Nope. Imagine if this game had, like, Super Meat Boy style controls. That would be pretty weird. This looks like stuff I don't really need. I see a little bit of purple over there. Not seeing that crystallized, beautiful garbage that I'm after, though. Any of it? Any of it at all? What is this? There's a little purple hanging out. Is this just, any more? Yeah, orichalcum ore. I don't even know what language that sounds like when I say that quickly. Oh, we are totally around some lava there. Let's not fall in that. Oh, and I think our potion wore off because I just saw some ore that was not lit up. We'll just light another one of these suckers off, and hopefully not immediately die, because that would be a bit of a waste, right? I can burst through the ceiling here, and this should be pretty exciting, right? I mean, we're doing the thing that we're after for the majority of the game. We're looking for the best ore that is possible right now under this situation. I'm told there are 2 more ores, and then, of course, the other ores from going to the Crimson, which is a thing that I still want to do. It's going to happen eventually. And in fact, if we get too stuck or something, or we end up in a position where we're kind of run ashore, run aground in our progress, then that could be a noble goal for us as well. You know, we'll take a few moments to head off to another area and see how that all looks. Did you notice before I actually found a crystal heart and I didn't even, like, get it? or, like, go near it or mention it or anything? That's a position of privilege that we're in at this point, that we could actually get to that. So, I mean, you're probably wondering, since I brought it up, and again, I said I'm not going to talk about it for the whole episode or anything, but I did mention that I had spent quite a few hours playing Starbound, and my impressions of it are mostly favorable. And I'm not going to try and make any, like, broad sweeping comparisons that are like, I really think that this is the better game. That is largely going to be an ignorant thing to say, and I think it would be a disservice to both games to do that, because honestly, the game is not nearly complete. It's in beta. Oh god, I don't know what you are. I don't want to fight you, though. Yeah, the game still has a long way to go in terms of progress on, you know, what's available to do in the game. There's still a lot of quests and bosses and items and materials and enemies and, well, probably not enemies because they're kind of procedurally generated, but all kinds of things need to still come together, in my opinion. There's a lot more that is not quite ready, and the balancing, for me, was not quite there yet. And please, don't get me wrong, I'm not hating on the game, I'm not saying you shouldn't get it or anything like that. I'm just saying that from my experience, it's still pretty early on, so I'm kind of tempering my expectations at this point, having played about 10 hours of it, and mostly having a good time. It's just there are some things, you know, spending hours and hours looking for pretty basic ores to try and make progress towards the very, very beginning of the game, and then the quest line kind of just runs out at the first boss. I don't know, that feels like it still needs some more time in the cooker, so to speak. And I think it's kind of going to sound unavoidable that it sounds like I'm talking bad about the game, but I have to just ask that you please trust me that I'm not. I definitely am looking forward to playing a lot more of that game, but for now, I think I'm still going to be enjoying this a little bit more, just because there's something about the feeling of this game that just feels good to me. It's got this really tactile and sort of welcoming feeling to it that I haven't quite built the time up with Starbound yet, that I feel like this is my other home, so to speak, my other virtual, silly, crazy home full of ore, whatever you want to say. I'd really like to get your, whatever the item is that you drop, if we could work that out, Demon Man. You drop the swirlies, right? You get somehow I can get swirlies out of you. I'd like to work that out if we could. Any titanium? That's not titanium, right? Really would like to find some of that. I don't think we've seen a single bit of it yet. I should probably check, though, just in case. It's probably tin. Don't burn yourself, thank you. And that's ash. What do we have? Tin, yes, indeed tin. Oh, God. I thought... Oh, God, I'm gonna die. Crap, don't die, please. I don't need to do this right now. Let's just live. Oh, there's some titanium. Tiny little bit of it, and now that I've found it, I'm probably gonna die. Okay, all the bats can go. That's fine with me. And, oh, you're gonna shoot me through the ground, right? Get the titanium, please. I need a lot more than this, so this is not really gonna help me that much. Oh, crap, get out. I need a long time before I can heal again. Really wish we didn't have to do that. I should just be able to drink as many as I want, right? It's kind of where we left off. That's when the essential parts of the Terraria community, I feel, started to splinter. We're at the point when they were like, we think that using too many healing potions is overpowered, so we're just gonna, like, not let you do that anymore. And I don't entirely disagree. Maybe it is overpowered, but I like being overpowered. That's fun sometimes. I mean, maybe it broke the game a little bit, but I don't know. I still enjoyed it. I didn't really think that it was a problem cheesing the bosses sometimes if you wanted to. If you really wanted to and you're that worried about balancing, I mean, fact of the matter is, you could bring some friends in, right? The game is multiplayer all the time. So, if you really wanted to, you could go crazy like that. And bring, you know, 3 or 4 friends to kill the first boss, and probably kill it the first time you play it with no armor. Okay, we're gonna drop that lava down. Titanium ore. There's one more little nugget of it there. If I could just pull that out. Dirt. Nope, there we go. Got it. Okay, stop getting hit now. And we'll just fly over here. I hope my carpet lasts. Oh, crap. Can I hit those? I can't tell if the purple things break when I hit them. They may or may not. And if, by random chance, I end up summoning the wall of flesh again by accident, that could be a bit of an interesting moment, right? Because apparently that... Oh, what is this? Orichalcum, okay. The dummy thing, that little doll that sometimes falls out, is the way that that's summoned, and I think that does not change even though we're in hard mode now. I could be wrong, but I think since some of the same demons are there, they probably don't discriminate. They probably still drop the same stuff they dropped before, which includes the item that would cause the boss to summon. Okay, we've created an interesting situation here. Let's just put a torch and see if we can dig our way through. I'd also like to stand somewhere safe for a few moments and see about investigating our map, just in the off chance. Okay, what's going on? I think I heard stuff breaking. It was the lava, probably. But just in the off chance that maybe I've revealed a whole bunch of titanium. Oh, look at all these freaking bats that I might be able to get to. I'm not sure about this cobalt armor. It doesn't feel like it's made a huge difference to me. But maybe it wasn't supposed to make a huge difference. Maybe this is really just sort of a lateral improvement. Do I use my last spelunker potion? Well, I guess I can heal one more time. And let's just go for it. Okay, let's get the sword back up. Grab a stick of juicy fruit. Oh, I found a shadow chest. Oh, I want to get in there. Don't think I brought my shadow key with me, and it should be... Oh, why is... Nothing is lit up right now, is it? Well, I need to put down my piggy bank somehow. Let's see if we can pull that off. And apparently I can put it on the ground, right? Somewhere. Can I put it here on this ash? Nope. Ash cannot catch them. Alright, let's put some stone then. Stone should be safe. Put this on the stone? No? It's got to be a platform or something, right? Alright, let's try a platform then. Oh, I can't put... Oh, there we go. I just realized, like, the background and everything makes it so I can't really put stuff there. Alright, let's see what's in this chest. We have... Oh, 2 more spelunker potions. That's a nice improvement. And, ooh, a dark lance. That looks mysterious and cool. Kind of happy about that discovery. We've got 21 gold bars, some dynamite, silver bullets, which I don't care at all about. Lesser restoration potions, kind of don't care about those either. Gravitation potions, and 2 gold. And, of course, the chest itself. And I feel like I have to apologize every single time that I didn't just auto-loot that, but oh well. Alright, what's going on up here? Anything? It seemed awfully safe there for a moment. Kind of want to look at the map. Amethyst, amethyst. Look for blue, cobalt. Look for dark blue. A lot of cobalt. Alright, I don't think there's anything going on. Let's continue over then. Get as much of this area charted out as we can. We've got... Oh, this is interesting. We've got a couple more... Or another shadow chest, rather, not a couple more. Let's go ahead and open that as well. Taboo, fire, flower. Flower, fire. Okay, well, I'll take it. Not too impressed. But more gold, I guess. I'm not still sure why we necessarily want all the gold. I mean, there's probably some things we can buy, but... Not too worked up about it. I'm sure whatever it is... It's not going to be as good as stuff we're going to find in sweet chests anyway, right? I wish I could see below me. Is there... There's not a way to do that, right? That's one thing you can do in Starbound. You probably can do it in this, too. I just forgot how. Alright, there's some titanium, so we're definitely going for that. And I'm pretty sure the way that I'm going to find out if I was successful or not is I'm just going to die, and then we'll see, when we add up all the ore, how much stuff can we craft? Because I forgot. I didn't remember to check how much we had before we left. Listen to that thing tink through. It's so fast. I'm really glad that I chose the pickaxe, too. Apparently, the chainsaws and drills make very annoying sounds, and I don't want to bother you guys with that. So, I think I made the right decision. I feel happy about it. Pickaxes are what I'm used to. Pickaxes feel good. And whatever feels good is what you should do, right? Ghostbusters say busted makes them feel good, so nothing wrong with that. Alright, can we go up another one? There we go. Oh, oh, careful. Got it. Alright, nothing here. This is a little bit of orichalcum over on the left, or right, rather. This ceiling is surprisingly sparse. Okay, see a pond? Let's fall on that. If we could get rid of this demon, we'll do that before we move on. Still hasn't dropped his... whatever the hell. Oh, what's that? Oh, lots of... What are those? Sapphires? I forgot what the blue one is in this. Yeah, sapphire, okay. Might as well grab them, they're all right here. And then we'll just go through, mow down these demons. Fire imps, rather. And I see all that cobalt. Don't know that I really care. Do we need any more cobalt? I'm sure we could come up with a use for it, but it's not super important, really. And we still got a minute. Oh, let's get rid of this guy. And another demon. Should still be keeping my eyes open for shadow chests, because there is still, I think, some possibility there being some decent stuff in those. Now, honestly, this hell exploration has not gone all that badly. There really hasn't been anything terribly terrifying. I mean, I feel like some of those things that we were encountering up a little bit higher were much more difficult to deal with. These guys, you at least have the space to kind of navigate around. Usually with the other stuff, you're just kind of trapped in a little corner and basically just get beaten to death by the same thing. Okay, we can get all of this. And, well, not all of this. We're going to leave a little bit so we don't just get drowned by lava. But might as well get some of it. Maybe we'll make a hot pink sweatsuit armor set or something. Whatever works. And I'm definitely going to spill this. Yeah, alright, there it goes. So at least just get these little edges off, and we can get the one there. Technically, we could let that all go too, but I don't really care. Let's get through this wall and kill some bats. I'm thinking like, how important is it for me to really be able to fly? Because I'm wondering if I should spend an episode, like, standing up on Sky Island. Somebody told me I should get better armor first before I try fighting those wyvern things. I don't know if that's necessarily a thing I should really do. It's a lot of mixed advice sometimes. I feel like kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't situations where, you know, there's really no winning or losing sometimes. Alright. Keep going. I'm really just trusting that these fireballs are going to help me see through the walls a little bit, which is why I'm letting them just shoot everywhere and just see what sticks. Yeah, I know. Go ahead. Take it out of context. I dare ya. I feel like I need to break some more of those friggin' demon altars, right? Because then I have a higher chance of running into some titanium. I can't remember when I started breaking them, like, what was the order that I found them in? Like, was it 2 titaniums and 3 orichalcums and 3 cobalts or something? Like, are my odds higher finding 1 or 2 over the other ones? I don't remember what I had and when I found it. Alright, let's keep going. It's going to be revealing once I go back to the map, and then I'll be able to just cut through when I'm in a safer position. And apparently I'm also supposed to find some hallowed armor somehow. I haven't really gotten that far yet, so I'm not really worried about finding that or figuring out how to find that, but that's a recommendation that I've gotten. What is this? Is this just gold? It's a weird-looking gold for some reason. It kind of looked like a bunch of oats, like, stacked up against each other. Whoa! Whoa there, buddy. Whoa! That's a very strong mage character. What is he doing? Well, I want that. A rune wizard. Can I become a rune wizard, Harry? That's wonderful. Alright, what's going on up here? Got some sapphires, or amethyst, or whatever. Oh, look at this. A little one of those... Oh, no, I thought it was one of those wood panel background areas, but it's actually not at all. Cobalt. Just give me that titanium, please. Any of it at all. Lead, gold, orichalcum, cobalt. There's like none here, is there? Demonite, of all things? You'd think I would have seen the demonite glowing. I'm totally wasting the time I have with this precious, precious... oh, hello. Just found a wizard. Thanks for saving me, friend. This bondage is starting to chafe. What do you have? Music box, spell tome, harp, bell, greater mana potion, ice rod, and crystal ball. Alright, well, I guess we'll see you back at the house. I'm pretty sure I've had people tell me I should find him, so I guess I'm glad. I'm not sure what his long-term prospectus for helping me out is, but I guess we'll figure it out. Also, did that wizard, like, turn into a weird jumpsuit? Oh, is that him? Yep. Alright, there he goes. Good old wizard man. Seems to be the way these NPCs work. You meet them, in 5 seconds they're dead. Kind of like playing Dead Rising the first time, right? Oh, what's clinking? I'm kind of terrified. What's that? Do you hear that? Something was very much clinking, very loudly. I don't know, it stopped, so I guess I don't care, but worried me for a moment. That pot seemed to be glowing rather incandescently. Okay, nothing up there. Keep going. Got more purple. I'm rather shocked with the very silly inability to find this material that I'm looking for to this extent. A little shocking. I mean, this is the bottom of hell, right? You should probably be able to find whatever you're looking for down here. This is about as dark and scary and gloomy as the place could be. Yeah, we still got a minute left on our potion. Let's get this demon out of the way again. Oh, he dropped his thing, right? Is that... What is that spell book? Let's cast something away. Stone blocks, mud blocks, dirt blocks. Mythical demon scythe. We've got the scythe, guys. So we had something positive happen to us. No matter what we had happen, the rest of this episode was not a complete loss. We've gotten an NPC and a demon scythe. And I think that badass-looking staff or whatever is also probably a win. I don't know. I honestly don't know if that's going to be useful or not. Let's get this orichalcum out of here and not dump the lava on our head, please. And I think he might have dropped something again, right? Did you see that as well? Nope, maybe I misjudged on that one. Alright, let's not die by burning, please. Am I gonna make it out of this? I don't know. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. This is getting a little scary. Nothing here. Oh, a lot of lava. Very much lava. Oh, please get me to the end. Okay. That was awfully close. Did I find anything in all of that expeditioning? I've got one more spelunker potion. If I'm not going to find much more titanium, then I must say I'm pretty surprised. That hell kind of let me down a little bit. But still, like I was just saying, not a total loss. Grab some more sapphires for no reason. And we've got all this cobalt here. Apparently the cobalt takes... Oh, I thought it was 3 taps, but I thought it was going to take more to harvest the cobalt than it did to take the orichalcum out of the wall, which would have been a little strange, because I think that's reverse order. And of course I'm going to have to go and find the other materials, because I just want to complete my set. You know, the ones that aren't actually available on my game. Yeah, look how fast I mine through this stuff. I guess it's just softer, right? If you got a material like gold, which should be pretty easy to mine, it's just a malleable metal in general. And this stuff seems to chip apart pretty easily. Pretty funny that you can assign an attribute like that to a little pile of pixels. Let's dump something else out of our inventory. We don't want bombs, I guess. We don't really need them. Or the tin ore, for that matter. Dynamite, 3 stone blocks, whatever. Blink root seeds, I guess I could keep those. Yep, so we've got another stack for that to happen. Just give me that titanium, please. Can we just work this out? Probably really didn't need to open that up, considering I'm trying to conserve inventory space, right? Oh, excuse me. Lots of lava on this lava lake. Bat doesn't seem to want to leave me alone. I just figured, you know, being down here, there's so much surface area, I would be bound to run into a bunch of it, but it doesn't seem quite that simple, does it? There's, like, no materials here, but then again, I can't tell where the ceiling even is. It's so dark. It's a whole pile of cobalt. Glowing vase, maybe? Wait, what's that? Is that it? Yeah, I think that's some right there. Alright, let's see if we can make our way up. Get a little bit of light. Oh, jeez. Get out. Oh, crap. Of course. Well, it's not very much of it anyway. I look forward to checking out the map to see how much I missed. That should make things a little easier next time. Oh, yeah, we made it all the way, almost all the way to the end. Well, not all the way, but pretty freaking far, to be honest. Yeah, so I'm probably not going to force you guys to watch me look at this entire map, because there's quite a bit of stuff to see. There's a lot of cobalt, but not a lot of titanium for whatever reason. Just getting bad luck, I suppose. It's the dark blue-gray, I think. I keep thinking it's the lead, but it's not lead, and I don't know why there's lead down here. There's another spider world up there. Tungsten. Lead. Alright, I just said I wasn't going to do that, and there I go. But let's add up our spoils before we go, shall we? Titanium. Well, we've got lots of cobalt. Titanium is 46, it looks like. So if we go ahead and craft that... Right, it's 5 each time. And that makes 9. So when we combine that with what we have in our chest, it makes a total of 18. Take the 18, combine the ore. That's 5. Is that enough for, I think, 1 more bar, right? Oh, what is this? Titanium trident. That's kind of cool. I do see some pieces of titanium armor. Kind of curious what that's about. Alright, let's see. Titanium headgear. 4 defense, but increase in magic damage. Titanium mask. Oh, that's a lot for melee there. But that's 12. 23 defense, man. Compared to this 11, seems like a whole different world. Titanium headgear. Maybe I should just spend a little bit of time, you know, off the air and just go ahead and find some more titanium, because this is crazy stuff. This is like, I might actually have a chance if I have some of this. I could just, like, make that crazy titanium mask, but then I'm not going to get the set bonus. And where's the... Oh, I guess I don't have enough for the chest piece. That's why that wasn't showing up. But I did at least make some armor. You know, I now have the cobalt and stuff, and I could go ahead and make some stuff with this, too. Sword, repeater. What was the armor here? Is it 4, 7, 19 for the mask versus 11. That is better, for certain. And then 13 for increased critical strike chance. 13 again versus 8. Yeah, I should go ahead and make the orichalcum stuff then, and then the leggings are... Alright, that is an improvement. How much do I have total? Let's grab all of our orichalcum out of here. 23 and 30 makes 53. And then I did just make all that cobalt stuff, so I don't know how much of a waste of time that was. Maybe it saved me from dying a couple of times during the course of this episode. Hard to say. So we'll go ahead and make the orichalcum mask, which now leaves us with 43. And do we have enough for the whole set? That's 20 and 15. Yeah, okay, sorry. I zoned out there for a second when I was reading it. Okay, cool. So now we've got hot pink armor. Pretty much what we wanted the whole time. Well, we could wear whatever color armor we want. I could just put something over top of it. I don't know if I like that. It's pretty strange looking, but kind of look like I'm missing my skin and we're seeing like the veins and muscles underneath. It's very strange. Anyway, with that, I suppose we will go for another episode. I will go continue to look for more of our next material, and possibly next episode we'll go ahead and kick into high gear with some better armor. I don't know. This is better, but it's not the best. And that's what I'm after. So thank you everybody for watching. As always, I'm going to clean out my inventory and we'll pick things up next time. Please do continue leaving support. It very much is a big deal right now, especially since I'm very curious how the whole Starbound conundrum is going to factor into things. Are people still interested in watching this when they have a brand new shiny thing to play with, where potentially a lot of the people that have been big Terraria fans are going to be spending all their time playing that game? If that's the case, let me know. If you really feel strongly that you're kind of bored of Terraria and you want to move on to see new stuff. I can't really guarantee that I'm going to make a series, though, out of Starbound, because, like I said, saves keep getting wiped. But we could potentially make, like, a little let's see what we can do this time series, where I start up and start a new character every single time. I don't know. It seems like kind of a stretch to me, honestly. But let me know what you think, and we'll take it from there. So thank you, everybody, for watching. I will catch you next time, and I hope you have a terrific night. Talk to you later.